Hello, lovely humans. I'm Mittens. Excuse this very vlog style video, but today we are waking up from a nap, and clearly the cat wants attention. Today we are celebrating losing weight and getting healthy. As you guys probably saw in my last couple of videos, I did finally reach my 50-pound weight loss mark. So today, I am going shopping because all of my clothes fit like garbage sacks right now because I've lost so much weight. And on one hand, it's kind of frustrating because I liked my clothes. On the other hand, I'm like, hey, I can go shopping and get some new stuff. So, your girl is gonna hit up the thrift store today because there's nothing like a bargain when you are a broke college student. I did my self-care today. As you can see, I took my nap. It was wonderful. I already got my assignments turned in for the day, so no more school, thank God. We are gonna go get some shopping in, and then I'm gonna show you guys what I make for dinner today because it's going to be healthy and hopefully delicious. Alright, I am finally completely awake, and before I go shopping, I am absolutely taking myself for a run. For those of you who don't know, I actually have not been running in like at least 5 years. And this week I decided that I want to start doing that again, and it's definitely going to take a while to get in any sort of cardiovascular running shape. But there will be a video about that once I'm actually, getting somewhere with it. However, this week has been interesting. I have been in an Airbnb because we started labs for school, and that meant I needed to be on campus a lot. But that meant I got an Airbnb, and with that, there have definitely been a lot of changes. My diet has not been as stable. I have been a lot more prone to snacking, and that's the norm with weight loss journeys. A lot of times you might not fall off the wagon, but you might have a rough week where it's just not quite as healthy as you would like, and that has really been the last week for me. So I am focusing on getting back on track, and part of that means that I am absolutely still working out regularly. So before I go shopping for my new, hopefully cute clothes, because frankly, this doesn't fit anymore and there's like oil stains on it. I don't even know, but your girl's a mess. But I'm gonna go jogging and then we're gonna go shopping because yes, diet is absolutely like 80%, whereas exercise is only 20%. But I don't do this all or none thinking. Like if I have a day where I don't eat so great, like let's be honest, there's some remnants of some Sour Punch straws just chilling next to me because I had a few too many. Okay, I had a lot too many, but yes, it is mostly diet. But just because I was a little too snack heavy today does not mean that I'm also going to say, screw it, let me eat way more junk, and also who cares about working out? Like, that's not how I do this. That's not sustainable. What's sustainable is knowing that even if you don't necessarily make a great choice, you can still continue to make good choices in other areas. It's not just, oh, forget it, let me go order an extra large pizza with lots of cheese, which, yes, I've been craving for a week, but I didn't get it. So, hey, tiny victories. Very tiny. But I'm working on it. All right, no more procrastinating. I'm gonna go jog. Y'all, my dogs are barking, but I did it.
What happens when I come back from the gym or come back from a run all stinky? She decides that she wants to be very, very close. Hey, baby girl.
That's the store I love to shop in. Oh yeah. And of course, safety first.
One eternity later.
Y'all, I spent thank you, Kat. Beto's chiming in. Y'all, I spent $48 at the thrift store and got all of this. Your girl went a little wild. We gonna have a fashion show in a minute for all the clothing, but I just want to point out how crazy cat lady friendly my thrift store is. Perfect for the crazy cat lady and the very cranky cat. Hi, dear. Anyways, just ignore her. Okay, so I found a nightgown that says I need a cat nap. You've got to be kidding me, which admittedly they lost an opportunity. They could have said, you've cat to be kidding me, but whatever. A cat scarf, cat carrier, and a cat puzzle with yarn. As I am basically an 85-year-old cat lady, 85 years old on the inside, that was like the best thrift trip ever. Let's do a fashion show. All right, so I gotta stand on my tiptoes to make sure I'm in frame, but item number 1, I got a new skirt. I'm not normally a polka dot person, but I gotta say, I like this one. It's a little longer than me, and it makes me happy. So, yay, little skirt. It's nice to find something that kind of like hugs in a nice way where I can wear the shirt over it if need be, and it's not like suctioning my muffin top in. So, yay, weight loss. I actually forgot to mention that the skirt is LuLaRoe, and this is the second item. There's some yoga pant jogger style that I like. It's a Danskin brand, which I think they normally have at Walmart. They are comfy. Oh my gosh, my legs are happy. And actually they look a lot better on than I thought they were going to. I mostly just bought them for the sake of comfortable workout pants. It's kind of nice because I actually feel really cute in these. Like I could just be like, I'm going to the gym, but also casually drop into the splits if I felt like it. Because that's normal. Okay, these might be my favorite so far. Jean shorts. Angry cat in the background, ignore her. Jean shorts that are actually a size 18. I wear usually a 20 these days because I've gone from a 22 that was like busting out to a 20, but these are actually 18s because they are maternity shorts because they're stretchy. I'm not pregnant, just chunky, in case anybody's like wondering. I love these though. I've never owned maternity shorts in my life. I just saw them and thought the legs of the jeans, or the jean shorts, looked really cute. So I was like, hey, I'll try them on. And like the way my butt looks in these. They fit really nicely on my legs. Like, I feel cute, hey. And something else that I got goes with this. I don't know what brand the shorts are. They're maternity though. This little cat is so angry. I don't know why she's so angry. Okay, but this little shawl thing is actually from Torrid, and I feel like it goes real cute together. I can just be like, whoop, whoop. Nice and up close, you can see the material. See, I love it. This one is Torrid, and also one of the main reasons that I shop at this thrift store because they have a ton of stuff from Torrid, and Torrid knows how to make things for large women, and it's wonderful. I love them. So when I see them for way cheaper at the thrift store, I'm like, yes please, let me put all 18 items from Torrid in my cart. So I will take my cheap top that was not originally cheap, but it is now because it's at the thrift store. Hi. Of course, I have to model the cat lady scarf. All right, so this is one of the last items. These are jean jeggings, as I almost fall over. Jean jeggings from Lane Bryant. I have actually never owned Lane Bryant pants before. These are first for me, but I gotta say, I really, really like how the legs look. But they do go a little high on the waist. Like, you know how jeans tend to stretch out when you wear them after a while, and then you're like, by the end of the day, they're kind of falling off, or they're like up here, and you're feeling like Steve Urkel. That's kind of why I haven't gotten them before, but I will say these are super comfortable, even though they're a little higher than I like. I feel like Torrid tends to have a cut of jeans in terms of the top that fits a little lower, but still kind of keeps your like muffin top donut pouch area under control. But I also gotta say, I like my butt in these, like, not hating it. I mean, it could definitely use a lot more squats at the gym, but not bad. So, one thing at a time. And also got this little like sweater thingy. I don't know, it kind of gives me like, I'm comfy and lazy around the house and probably not gonna be looking fashionable when I wear this, but I don't care because I really like it. Like, I'm gonna sit down with a cup of coffee, but as I go to the couch, I'm gonna be like, whoosh, all dramatically behind me, and it's gonna make me feel good. So I'm considering it a win. Now there are also 2 more items that are PJ related, but y'all don't need to see me in my jammies, so this is good enough. But yeah, that's my thrift store haul, and I gotta say, it's really nice to be slim enough compared to what I was to actually be able to fit in some of these because it has been a good long while since I could squeeze my hips into a 20 without feeling like a busted can of biscuits. So yay, baby steps. Hey guys, as you can probably tell, it is a different day. It is actually 2 days later because it took me that long to find some extra time where I could actually do some meal prep for the week. So, on today's agenda for cooking, I'm making kind of an adaptation on a shrimp and veggie stir fry. I just want to show you guys what I'm doing in case you actually want to try it yourselves. Also, you might hear some lovely birdies chirping in the background because it is beautiful outside today and the windows absolutely have to be open. All right, so the first thing that I am going to be doing is cutting up the veggies. With this, I pretty much want everything with my meal prep to be as fast as possible because I don't usually have a lot of time to throw stuff together. So I try to get things that can be quickly cut up or are already cut up. For the veggies with this, I'm gonna have lots and lots of broccoli because it is one of my favorite veggies. It's good steamed, it's good roasted, it's good as part of a stir fry. I'm all about the broccoli. Also, sorry if y'all can't see my head during all of this because there's a cabinet right here. So, yay, my kitchen is totally YouTube friendly. All right, so I cut up about 3 heads of broccoli, 3 medium heads or 2 very large ones is what you can do at home. I have a container of already cut up baby bella mushrooms because I don't like cutting mushrooms. I feel like it takes an eternity. If you have onions at your house, you can cut up a full one. I'm not really a big fan of having leftovers of produce I have to store later. I like to use all of it at once. And with these, I'm cutting them into pretty big pieces, nothing dramatic. All right, that's the veggies. Okay, so with this recipe, what I will say is that if you are using raw shrimp, I would take all the liquid ingredients like the soy sauce and the teriyaki sauce and actually marinate it overnight. But I'm lazy, so I use shrimp that has already been cooked so I can basically just chunk it in at the end and not deal with it. So you've been warned. Okay, so what I'm throwing in this pan, I usually do just a spray of olive oil rather than a big old dollop because the calories from oils add up. If you want to make your life easier, get some minced garlic. Way, way easier than having to cut it up each time because if you use garlic in a lot of your recipes, which I definitely do, you can just take a spoon and you're good to go. See, spoonful of garlic, watcha. I also love these. Walmart has a bunch of different frozen like herbs and spices. The only time I use ginger is if I'm doing a stir fry, so I don't need like a million cubes of ginger. It'll just go bad at my house, so I just get the little frozen ones and chunk them in, and there we go. When you guys are making veggies at home, you don't have to follow a very, very strict recipe. It's a lot easier to just put a smidge of oil in a pan, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of onion, and throw in whatever veggies you like. Think of it as your home version of Genghis Grill. You're going down the buffet line and picking whatever you want in your bowl and you can chunk it in the pan, and frankly, it works out great. It's good. I had extra onions that I wanted to cook, so I'm getting rid of those. Whoop. I'm trying not to spill everything on the floor, and I just pour in my veggies. Now, mushrooms tend to cook faster for me than the broccoli and the onions, so I don't add those right away. Right now, it's just the onions and the broccoli. All right, so I let this cook down for just a little while. Okay, now while your broccoli is cooking, you can take a second to get your shrimp ready and take all of those tails off if you bought some that did not have the tails off yet. All right, so at this point, they're starting to look nice and green. I am gonna add another spritz, kind of a heavy spritz, but whatever. And I'm going to add my bajillion mushrooms that I bought. Honestly, you don't need a container. Oops. Ah! There we go, as I move the camera. Okay, honestly, you don't need a ginormous container. I just really like mushrooms. Because I got a container that's so big, at some point I might actually just have to straight up add oil instead of just the spray. But you do you. Like, it's not that big of a deal if you add some oil. Sorry about the shaky camera work. I'm moving my hand while I'm putting all the mushrooms that fell back into the pan. Because I'm so coordinated, guys. It's great. Alright, while those are cooking, I'm going to add my sauce. I purposely got reduced sodium soy sauce because it's pretty salty. And frankly, like, these two sauces right here are going to be the main bulk of calories in this recipe. But I am adding 1/3 of a cup of soy sauce and 1/3 of a cup of teriyaki. If you want to do that in the marinade for your raw shrimp, you can. Or you can just add it to your already cooked shrimp and stir it in at the end. Either one works. Although I think the marinade would probably taste better. Alright, so I have the shrimp quickly marinating in the teriyaki sauce with a little bit of ginger and the soy sauce. I bought an Ancient Harvest organic quinoa pack. It's basically chickpeas, quinoa with a little bit of garlic. I'm going to add this to everything at the end, basically just to add an extra bit of protein and help everything to kind of stick together and be a little more filling. Looks much better now. So this is what everything looks like when it has come together. I still have it simmering a little bit just so I can reduce the sauce, because to be completely honest, I think if you guys make this at home, I would recommend using 1/4 of a cup instead of 1/3. I think that was a little heavy-handed with the sauce, but otherwise everything turned out well. As you guys can see here, it made about 5 servings, and I'm going to put each of those on top of a bed of spinach. So when I do meals like this, I tend to follow one of the best pieces of advice that I have gotten since I started this whole weight loss process, and that would be basically whatever you make, pair it with spinach. So what I'm going to do is a little bit of spinach and then put this meal on top of it, and I'll include the calorie count below. When I give the calorie count to you guys, that one's going to be for when it's 1/3 of a cup. Just if you are heavy on the sauce, you can go a little lighter. You can also go with whatever brands you want. I would also say if you do decide to go the route of the quinoa, I got the little microwavable Ancient Harvest package just because it's faster. But if you do want to add quinoa to it, I would actually recommend cooking it at home rather than buying something in like a pre-processed package. And if you want to add a little extra flavor to it, instead of just cooking it in water, cook it in chicken or vegetable broth. But I will keep you guys posted as to how it tastes because I've never made this before, so we'll see. Alright guys, the verdict is that that was fabulous. I actually ended up splitting each portion into 2 because it was so big, but it was great. If you guys liked my little vlog style video today, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you lovely people next Friday. Bye bye!